For our project, we worked in collaboration with the Worcester Art Museum to provide recommendations on how they could improve their accessibility and overall visitor experience. Our focus was improving accessibility for people with physical impairments. The Worcester Art Museum, otherwise known as the WAM, is located right outside of downtown Worcester. Since the museum's founding in 1898, the WAM has been on the forefront of promoting different forms of art and connecting people with different cultures and experiences.
Hi, my name is Adam Roseanne. I'm the Director of Audience Engagement at the Worcester Art Museum, and to be a museum now, to be a museum today functioning in today's competitive marketplace means that you have to find your unique narrative and what does it mean to be a museum, and what does it mean to be welcoming, and what does it mean to actually have visitors come into your place. And so what we have to do is think through these things and find ways to be a cultural institution and cultural industry that allows people to feel welcomed, allows people to come inside, and allows people to feel safe. And that's so important because I think more and more now what we need are places where people can go and feel that they can participate as an individual and as part of a community. And that's, I think, what it means to be a cultural institution and what it means to be in the industry of museums, which is that we are presenting objects to people, but objects have stories, and it's people that give these things meaning and that give them importance. And we can welcome people in here, but if they can't have access to these things, then what are we doing and why are we doing it? And so at the end of the day, our business model is to help people understand the importance of these objects and how the objects have roles. For that to happen, people are what matters.
With the new director, Matthias Waschek, he wanted to bring in a kind of a new era of universal accessibility, and he's been talking about this since he came in 2011. So what we've done since then is worked with an architect, Kulipat Yantrasast, has worked with us to design an accessible bridge, we're calling it, for the Salisbury entrance, which is the entrance to the most historic part of the building. We really want to go further than just simply making it accessible and checking that box off and saying, we've done it, it's accessible, let's move on to the next project. We want to go further than that. We want to make basically every entrance accessible. No matter which entrance a person wishes to get here, we want to make that an enjoyable experience to enter the museum, not just to be in the museum, because the first step to accessibility is getting past the threshold of the outside doors. And so we're looking at Lancaster entrance probably next. And what we don't want to do is put a ramp next to stairs, which creates two entrances, really. One for people who can walk upstairs and one for people who cannot. What we really want to see is a truly universal entrance where everybody enters through one means. So rather than just tacking on a ramp next to our Lancaster entrance steps, we are looking deeper into that project to come up with something that brings all people up through the same entrance.
During our project, we assessed the Worcester Art Museum's current level of compliance with the standards set by the Americans with Disabilities Act. We looked at a multitude of different structures and requirements, ranging from the height and depth of each stair to the force it takes to open a door. Throughout our project, we surveyed visitors and employees to better understand what the visitor experience was and in what ways it could be improved. We also interviewed professionals who work in the field of accessibility at other institutions. These institutions included the Boston Museum of Fine Arts, the Boston Museum of Science, and the Peabody Essex Museum in Salem. The recommendations that we provided to the Worcester Art Museum were results of the data we collected during our fieldwork and the information we learned while visiting other institutions. Our recommendations ranged from providing accessibility training to employees to installing automatic door openers, but they all focus on improving the Worcester Art Museum's visitor experience.